here we are, back again. I'm so sorry. Like, literally, production called, so I had to answer. I'm really sorry, guys. I hope you're all. Nobody's gonna come back. They're all gonna be like, well, if you don't want us, then, I'm gonna go to. Oh no. I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. God. How can one person be this stupid? I was like, oh, I'm gonna go into flight mode, so, they can't call me anymore. But obviously, then you guys are gonna be on as well. So, fuck my brain, I guess. What happened to your audio before? Yeah. I honestly, I don't know. But it was just a production call I had to, because of traveling back and forth and everything. So, now we are back. Now we are having this conversation, and I'm not gonna be gone. I promise. Yes, you missed everything. You missed the whole, okay, Lukas gets called and has to be stupid. Where were we in the conversation? I don't know. Nobody knows. We'll never know. Hello. How was Notruf Hafenkante? Hope it was fun. Welche Zeitfolgen hast du geschrieben? I wrote in season 7 of Drug. I wrote episode 3. And I wrote the last two clips. Three clips of episode 5. And the last 2 clips of episode 9. That is what I did. That is what I contributed. And also, did the whole try to put as much input in the season as I could. Glad you had fun shooting with Aisha. Flight mode could have been me. Yeah, it's not a bad thought. It's like I tried to form a sentence and I didn't succeed. I don't know if you remember me, but I chose David as my middle name, Transboy, because of you. I love you. Going to paste it until you see it. I saw it, and I also remember you. We almost cried together. But it was really nice to see you at the convention. You were about to tell us about the writing process and joke. I don't think I was. But, it's a collaborative decision. We all, we have a writer's room, and we also have producers who tell us stuff to do, and we have, a redaktion who also tell us stuff to do, and then we have the actors who also tell us what they think, and then it all comes together, it gets mushed together, and something comes out that, with the rules you have to keep, that's the product that you get to make. So yeah, you don't have all the freedom doing whatever you want. Shade at a producer's scarf. I mean, it's not shade. It's like it's the same in every production, actually. In every production, the producers tell you what to do, and in every production, the redaktion tells you what they do, and gives you feedback, and you can kind of try to do your own thing, but you also have to, do what they want you to do. So it's not necessarily shade if the producer's not being shady. But how dare you gave David an appearance in Easy Season with my heart couldn't handle it. That was the whole point. I wanted to give you all a heart attack to remember that you're alive, I needed that to be alive. It was really, really weird, actually, to be back on the drug set, because the drug set is really, has a certain kind of quality to it, I would say. It's very different than most sets you're on, so it was really weird to come back, because then you could actually reflect and see the differences way more, because before it was just the first set I ever been on, and then it was different. So that was really fun to experience. But yeah, I get to do a really great movie at the end of this year, which I'm super excited about, and I'm shooting with a friend of mine next year, which I'm also super excited about. So a lot of stuff. Can you, as a joke writer, confirm that Da Vinci are still together? I don't think there's anyone stopping me. So what I did, what you unfortunately couldn't see in season 7, was I actually requested that I would have a ring. Not because I necessarily think that David and Matteo are the type to get married, but just because I wanted to have like a little hint in there that they are still together and probably engaged or promised rings or whatever, because I think they're cute. They would do shit like that. But unfortunately, it wasn't. You couldn't see my hands in any scene, so you couldn't really see the ring. But that's my answer to that. Trying to give you guys confirmation, canon, but now I have to tell you. So you can just imagine he always roar a promise ring. That's cute, isn't it? Trying to do my best out here. Yes, it's really cute. Do you want to just die high? Yeah. I thought if I do it, then I have to do it all. Go all in. Can you come to Milano? I was at Milano. I was in Milano like a year or 2 years ago, I think. But now with COVID and everything, the convention's kind of like dribbled down. I don't know if there's ever going to be a scam convention anymore. I think it's probably the hype is over. Can't really make money with it anymore. What do you think about all those jerk edits on TikTok? I love it. I mean, if they pop up on my For You page, I'm like, yeah, we're still relevant. We're still popping. No, but I was a huge fan of all the drug crack edits. That was what I loved. That was the really funny stuff. And they did some for the new gen, but not as much. Or at least I didn't feel like as much as I needed, because I think it's really funny. Why was the word non-binary only mentioned once in season 7, never by Easy? Because there are people that want things to happen and people that don't want things to happen. And that's kind of that. But also, I really tried to have the word in there anyway, so people could hear it and people could know in their hearts what the story was about. But it's what it is. And I still think, for me at least, I was really invested in the non-binary storyline with Easy's season, so really happy at the scenes that we got, that they turned out the way they did, because I feel like they, at least for me personally, were the ones that hit me emotionally the most. Are you planning to go to Rome? Because I'm from there. Not this far. Maybe I can come there. Thanks for sneaking it in. You're very welcome. I tried. How is Stroke received in Germany compared to international? I think pretty good, actually. I mean, we had a few nominations for like the Grimme Prize, which is like just a film prize. Also, Erin is now nominated for the acting prize. Tua won the acting prize for her role there. So we did get a lot of recognition from the film industry, and I think the fans also really loved it. I mean, at least the first generation, I remember, us all doing that big thing in season 4 with like the last episode, and see everyone and just take photos with everybody. That was a really great experience, something that I will hold in my heart forever. Are you a Sasha Easy fan? Sure, why not? They seem pretty cute together. As far as we wrote them. I think Sasha, he is kind of the calming force in Easy's beautiful, crazy mind. It's really, really nice. Nice couple. Friends to lovers. Who couldn't hate it? Wie geht's, wie steht's? Ach, ganz gut, wenn sein muss. I'm not the target audience, but I consider watching Bibi and Tina because of you. Well, that's really sweet. I mean, it's a very limited part, I would say. I wanted to do it because Bibi and Tina was like my childhood. So that was like, I want to do it, I want to do it, and I want to do it. So I did. And there are a lot of like really mean edits about the new cast. And I get that's like really different, and the songs are also really different, and it's like all really different. And I also understand if you don't like it. I mean, I don't think you have to like it, you know, you just don't have to, you know, put hate on the actors. Because that's not fun. You got Willow. Yeah, mama. I love that like people from my life are in this chat and being like, huh, you want to go on holiday? You need a vacation because you're stressed? Do you know if the NDA is expired for the cast? I don't think there are NDAs. They're just normal contracts where you like keep industry secrets, because obviously it's not for everyone to know everything. I'm glad Eren and Tua got the awards nomination recognition. I wish the production company takes note of the industry approving of giving main roles to characters like Amira and Sui. Yeah, totally. Have you seen the originals come? Yes, I saw everything, but mostly season 3, because that was the season I would play it. Are you pure German? What does that even mean? I'm sorry. What is a pure German? I was born in Germany, and my parents were born in Germany. Maybe that's what you wanted to know. Maybe there's a reason he's not answering you. I don't even know what question that is referring to. Are you still in contact with Ellen? Yeah, sure. I'm going to the award show with him because they had like 2 extra tickets for drunk people. Are you friends with Mateo's actor? No, we're not friends. But that doesn't mean we hate each other. We're just not in the same friend circle. But we are totally good with each other when we see each other. How did you get the audition for Dork? Was that your first acting job? You were really good in season 3. Thank you so much. It was my first acting job. I mean, yeah, it was my first acting job. And I got it through Instagram. I just saw it. He's pure German because he likes toast Hawaii, unfortunately. There you have it. There is the answer to the question we all have been asking ourselves. I wish you could like play games or something. I want to do something with you guys. I feel like this is so boring. This is so... Do you have any questions about my life in the, year and a half that we didn't talk? My boyfriend's partner gave you a cereal bar at Berlin's Pride. They were both simping hard. Oh, I was just thinking, do I still have it? Because I didn't eat it. Not because I didn't want to eat it, but just because I forgot about it. I don't have it in my bag. I think I have it at home. It was very much appreciated. It was really nice. It was a really nice thing to do. I appreciated it a lot. Berlin Pride was really fun, and like really felt the fantasy, so to say. Your favorite song at the moment? I mean, Always a Bob, almost there, from Princess and the Frog Disney soundtrack. My Future, literally My Life, from Billie Eilish. Also, I think it's an old song of Billie. The End of the World. The end of the world was near. That one, I love that one. And also the 30th from Billie Eilish. I'm a Billie Eilish stan. You don't really have to, question that or anything. How have you been? What have you been up to besides acting? What's going on in your life? I feel so out of the loop. Yeah, me too, honestly. I've been writing. I was in writers' rooms for 3 different series this year. Also gonna do an audiobook again this year, so that's really exciting. Yeah, I've been I've been to London for a whole month. did a acting workshop there, which was really exciting. Had a lot of experiences there. Do you like traveling? What's your favorite country? I love traveling. I don't do it as much because I don't really have time, and I always feel like when I plan something, when I plan to go somewhere, there's always work coming up, so it's like a curse. You can never go anywhere. But where I would love to go would be maybe Sweden, because I've never been to Sweden, and Louisa keeps ranting about how beautiful and lovely it is. So, yeah, I think I would love to go to Sweden. I've never been, though. Da, 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 da. I'm scrolling to see your questions. Was it intended that Sasha is bi, or was the necklace also just sneaked in as a hint? I think Sasha's sexuality was intentionally kept open because there was never, a reason why you needed to label him. Which musical or movie would you give your arm to be in? Musical would probably be Tanz der Vampire, which I also have some exciting thing coming up singing-wise, so that's really exciting. I'm going to tell you guys about it as soon as I can. And movie, what movie? Maybe like a franchise? I think, like, maybe something like Euphoria. Well, I would probably need to be naked for Euphoria, so I wouldn't want to do that, but I mean, still, also no. But maybe something like something with magic. I want to be in something with magic. I want to do magic so bad. I know it's all CGI, and I know that you're like on set, you're just like, blue, but I want to do something with blue because I want to have like an image of myself where I can like shoot lasers out of my fingertips. You know? That's what I want. That's what I need. No, but that would fulfill like my inner child, like doing a fantasy thing. Do you write poems? I actually did a poem masterclass. Really interesting. Not my type of writing at all, but you know what? Maybe things happen. Maybe it's gonna come. You're a wizard, Lucas. Thank you very much. What's your favorite movie at the moment? I really like... I'm a reaction person. I think you know that about me, right? Like, I watch people watch movies a lot because that's what makes me happy, and I don't know why, but it does. So, one movie that I've been watching people react to is Everything Everywhere All at Once, because that was really fun. Also recently watched... I think the German title is Meine Stunden mit Leo. I don't know if that's the English title as well, like My Hours with Leo, but that was a really fun movie, so that would be really exciting. Oh, Marvel, so because someone asked Marvel or DC, I think Marvel would be fun, except for the whole Disney being, queerphobic and whatever, but apart from that, I would love to be in a Marvel thing. Your superpower, telekinesis, yeah, that would be a fun thing, like just moving shit with my mind. After that workshop in London, are you considering to try out auditions in the UK or English projects? I am actually been doing that for 2 years. Unsuccessfully this far, but it's gotta happen, I know it will. No, but I've auditioned for stuff, you guys. You have no idea. But it's fine. It's gonna happen when it's supposed to happen. How's your dog been, by the way? Haven't heard from the cutie in a while either. Yes, she's still being cute. She's still living her perfect life. My mom has like a little, I don't know how you call it, like a camp thing, at a lake, and that is really fun. She loves it now. I don't know if this is something you know about or can talk about, but is Netflix Germany producing a lot of shows? In some other countries, they produce tons of shows. Yeah, Netflix Germany is producing some shows. Actually, I did. I had one shooting day for a German Netflix movie, so that's gonna come out sometime next year. So you guys can see me in a Netflix thing. Also was supposed to be in something else from Netflix, but unfortunately, because of their money problems, yeah, that fell apart pretty horribly. But you know what? When life gives you lemons, you make a good fucking lemon square. So here we are. Do you have any tattoos? No. I kind of want to, but I also feel like, oh, I'm an actor, I have to be a canvas, so I don't. But I would love to. Your internet mom Ash reacted to everything I wrote once. I saw that. I watched all of her videos. I mean, not all of them, but most of them. Like, I watched all her Stranger Things reaction, her MCU reactions. I think she's super fun. And I also loved her reactions to you. That was really fun as well. If you put like some reaction channels in these comments, I'm gonna probably know a lot of them. Not all of them, a lot of them. My favorite reaction channel is Blind Wave. I've been watching them for like years. I started watching them when I was watching Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, and they were watching it as well, or they were ahead of me. So I always watched the episode, and then I watched their reaction, and then I watched the next episode, and that was kind of like how you go along. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can cover up tattoos with makeup. True. But in times of like HD and 4K, it's getting really hard to not see the makeup. I mean, obviously you can find a way to do that, but I don't know. I kind of like... I don't know. I don't want to. I don't know. I think my one of my brothers actually does tattoos, so I have a source. I could if I wanted to. And I don't know, I changed my mind about everything in like, after 2 years, I have a different opinion about something that I had a really strong opinion about 2 years before that. So I'm always scared to kind of like, do something that's like not irreversible. Yes, I know about Zaddy. Zaddy. Yes, I love his reactions, he's really fun. His reaction to Tusk fucked me up though. You could become one of those edgy actors that's covered in tattoos and plays cool badass all the time. JK, something to think about. Yes, but I'm also 5'7". So that's probably not gonna happen for me. Maybe if like do like the Tom Holland and get like platforms in my shoes, because why the fuck not? But yes, I don't know. I don't think that's kind of like the type that I get casted for. And I'm trying to, play the young roles as long as I can, because that's kind of like a good way to always have something to do, because that's fun. And also playing students is fun to kind of like heal my inner child from all my school drama, or trauma, more to say. So I'm kind of doing that. That's fun. So if I would be covered in tattoos, I couldn't do that anymore. Do you have a favorite band or musician? Probably Billie Eilish, honestly. I'm not trying to be original here. I'm just trying to be honest. Have you ever acted on stage or only in front of camera? Oh, I have acted on stage. I have acted on stage for 3.5 years before I did drug. So I actually talked to my director that I was working with for those 3.5 years today. It was really fun to talk to her and kind of like revisit that time. The last thing, or the biggest role I played there was Romeo. There should be a picture on my Instagram somewhere of me playing that character. That was a really fun time. A different time, but a fun time. Kind of miss this stage as well. You're my comfort person. That actually gave me like a little glow in my chest. Thank you very much. I hope that doesn't mean expectations, but I'm glad I can comfort someone. Are you going to see the German version of Hamilton? No, nothing planned yet. Maybe with my mum, because that would be something that we could do together. But I saw Hamilton in London, so that was kind of my Hamilton experience. If Disney asked to be in a live action version of Princess and the Frog, will you say yes? Yes. Why would I say no? What did you like about London? I liked a lot about London, actually. It was, I felt at peace, in a way. I don't know why. Because I think in Germany, everything I do is in Germany. So it's like, you kind of like feel like, oh, if you're not doing anything, or if you're not meeting up with that person or that friend or talk to that person, you're kind of like out of the loop. But I kind of took myself out of the loop. I mean, I did 2 auditions while I was in London, so I flew back to Germany for them, which was really bad for the environment, and I tried to pay the CO2, like, to give money for them to make it climate neutral. I don't know if that actually works. Maybe that's just to make me feel better. Anyways, I had to go to those auditions, and then I came back. And apart from that, I kind of like distanced myself from the whole German industry in that month, and kind of like just did London, and that was really fun. And I like the city, I like the atmosphere, I like the old buildings. I like that people drink beer from like 1 p.m. up. That was really great. I mean, I've kind of took a break from alcohol now, but in April I was like having a good time, you know? I was having a fun time. So that was really fun. Did you see Evan Hansen on stage? I only saw a very legal recording of it on YouTube. Everybody's talking about Jamie. I only saw a trailer for that. My cat just fell asleep on my chest in the middle of playing with her toy. I don't know. Felt like I needed to paint that mental image for you real quick. Thank you very much. That's a really nice image. You know, I never had a cat. Actually, I'm allergic to cats. But if I would have a cat, I would want her to fall asleep on my chest as well. Do you think that there's a difference between Germany and the UK in regard to actors and who are out? If you're talking about queerness, yes. If you're talking about ethnicity, yes. It was really interesting when I met up with my UK agent. She was really surprised that in Germany it's still really hard to, you know, convince people that you can play a German person if you're not white. And she imagined it differently because Germany always prides itself for its diversity, but it's still very hard to, you know, get in there, get the same chances, and have people recognize you as just another actor, not a story to exploit. But it's getting better, and we are all trying. Heartbreaking that you're allergic to cats. Yes, very much so. But also, you know, allergy pills, and they are cats that are not bringing forth that allergic reaction. So maybe one day I can be an owner of that. Regarding the last question, would you want to talk about being trans in the acting industry? Sure. The thing I do is I don't talk about being trans. Which doesn't mean I'm keeping it a secret, because obviously it's not a secret. You can Google me and find it out in like 5 seconds. But I do occasionally I do a trans character, or I do an interview where I talk about it, but I limit it very much, because people then are going to want to put you in that box, and I'm not going to let them put me in that box, which unfortunately means for now to kind of like keep it an open secret that everybody can know, but nobody has to like, you know, promote it. I also don't consider myself an activist, which is a thing that I get criticized for a lot, because I'm not, you know, positioning myself as far in the spotlight as I could with all the minorities I kind of, you know, subscribe to. You know, I'm PSC, I'm trans, I'm bisexual, pansexual, whatever you want to call it. So I have a lot of things I could educate, advertise about. And I don't know if you remember, but the first few lives I did after Brooke came out, I was very, you know, what's the right word to say? Engaged and opening up conversations, and, you know, taking the opportunity to educate and talk about it and everything, which I still stand behind, but I just kind of limited it because I realized it was taking a lot of my energy now about who I am, and that was kind of too much. So I'm finding a healthy balance about, you know, I still do projects in which I play trans characters, and I also do projects where I play cis characters, which I also think is great representation for trans people, because, you know, seeing trans people just play characters which are not labeled as trans is also, I feel like for me at least, very euphoric. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. But I think it hasn't stopped me from getting any roles. I think my skin color has been a bigger challenge for the German film industry than me actually being trans, because I have the privilege of passing and also the privilege of being a man. So that's kind of all about that. I saw a question, I have to scroll up for that. Do you have to reject trans roles to be seen as an actor? No, I don't think I have to reject trans roles to be seen as an actor. I mean, if you remember when I was nominated for one of those German awards, I was like labeled a trans actor, so that's kind of like what I'm working against. But I'm still seen as an actor, even if I play every trans role I get offered. It's just some trans roles I get offered are not good, so I'm not going to play them because I don't want to subscribe to their idea of what it means to be trans. And that's actually one of those things I talked about before, which is that I really, really regret playing a trans woman on that one German criminal show. Probably nobody cares about it, but I care about it, and I shouldn't have done it. I did it with the intention because I thought they were going to cast a cis boy to play this trans woman. So if I play it, at least I can give it some, genuine energy of what it means to be trans. But unfortunately, I just played into their narrative that trans women are men and that, you can just cast a male person to play a trans woman. So I really regret doing that, but I try to talk about it openly to help people, learn from my mistakes. And that's kind of where I'm at with doing that right now. I love when you talk about these issues, but I also think that we as viewers look up towards actors to be doing activism instead of actually seeking activists whose main role is activism. Yeah, I subscribe to that comment. I think, I'm a person who's in the public light, so obviously I carry some kind of inherent responsibility if I want it, even if I want it, if I don't. But activism, I think, is a whole new thing. It's like, for me, it's the same thing with Fridays for Future. When they did those actors standing up for Fridays for Future, Green Actors Lounge, I was like, okay, I'm going to do that because that's just me as an actor, trying to use my platform. But I'm not ever claiming to be an activist in any of these things because I don't have the education. I'm trying to educate myself, but I also don't have the strength and the or the persistency that those people have and do. I'm doing it in my private life, but not doing it actively, to a broader audience. So I'm not going to claim the title of activist. I think that would be wrong. It puts a lot of pressure on actors, some of them quite young, whose ideas are not settled yet. Yeah, I mean, if I see like lives that I did years ago, I talked about stuff that I had no idea about, and obviously still forming thoughts about it. I'm going to have different opinions about all of this in 2 years. Ask me again, and it's going to be totally different. Not because I changed my mind like a flying flag, but just because you grow up, you experience different things, the world changes, so that's kind of that. I will go to Berlin in September. Do you think I will survive only with a hoodie, or is it really cold? I think September you're good, because of climate change. Berlin was really, really hot now in the summer. So it's probably not going to change as much as one could think to September. I think a hoodie would be fine. Maybe a jacket, just to be sure. Also, I really appreciate your thoughts on the trans woman rule. I really disliked the scene at the autopsy room with the shot of the penis. Yeah, and it was fucked up. But it was also like the model that, did the naked thing. He was like a white guy with a lot of muscles, and I just didn't understand why they did that. They didn't have to do that. But at the time I wasn't educated enough and I thought I was doing a good thing. But now I know better, and I'm gonna change, and I'm gonna be vocal about those opinions. What do you think of Munich? I've only been once. I have some family in Munich that we're not in contact with as much. I remember I thought it was really clean and there were no trash cans. That's all the memory I have of Munich. What's your favorite city in Germany? Probably Berlin. It's really boring. Maybe Hamburg. Hamburg is where I come from. Hamburg is the city that I kind of grew up around. I wouldn't say in, because I wasn't living in Hamburg. I was kind of on the village side of all of that. But I think Hamburg probably would be Did you have fun at the convention in Milan? Yes, very much. I love conventions. They're very stressful, you need a lot of energy for them, but in the end of the day, you just feel so full of love and gratefulness. I mean, I was part of this fandom, kind of. Not really. I wasn't part of the fandom, but I was part of that person that watched those people. So it's like a great experience to, say, now I am one of those people that other people watch and can give them, some happiness, some good feeling, and just seeing people light up when you see them, that's really nice. It's really great. Or cry. I mean, it's weird for me because I know myself outside of all of this, but obviously that's not the case if you're just, seeing me on screen playing a character that you love. And how grateful can I be for people that just see that to still be as excited to see me as they are. So that's amazing. Ich liebe dein Englisch. Dankeschön. Would you like to play superheroes someday, or would it be too challenging stunt-wise? Excuse me, please. I mean, I did 7 years of martial arts when I was younger, but I'm not really in the training, so I'm not claiming to be a martial arts artist in any shape, way, or form. No, I don't think I would do the training. I would get back into shape. I mean, the whole body thing is like a huge topic with me at the moment. I don't know why. But I would love to play superhero. I was actually really heartbroken when I saw that they casted the first trans guy for the Ironheart series, because it was like, that could have been me. But it's not, and I'm sure he deserved the role, and I'm sure it's going to be great, and it's great representation. There's room for all of us. We don't have to fight. But yeah, I would love to. Yeah, I saw your stunt vid. You're pretty good. That stunt vid was like, no, but I was like in competitive judo. I don't know if you know about the sport in a particular way, but I did that for 7 years when I was younger. So I had a lot of fun doing it. My father did it before me, so he kind of like not pushed me, but he encouraged me into it, which was really fun. But then I stopped because I didn't have the energy to fight. It's really interesting. I'm glad I did it, because now when I'm like actually like doing a casting or whatever, I just imagine it being like a fight, and not that in a survival way, but just in a way like, okay, I'm here now, I'm gonna be present, I'm just gonna do this because there's no way around this, which is something you get taught there really well. And judo is also like, I think the German translation is der sanfte Weg, so the English translation would probably be like the soft way, which sounds really weird, sounds like a porno, but it's kind of like, it's not supposed to, you're not supposed to hurt each other in a particular way. It's just about you being able to defend yourself. What color belt did you get in judo? I was a green belt. Oh, so many questions. I'm not getting. Did you take an acting course when you were in London? Yes, I did. I did a workshop for 4 weeks. Unfortunately, I got COVID for 1 week of that, which was really annoying. But it is what it is. Do you like reactions? You like reactions. You do martial arts and trans. Why are you me? So many similarities. Maybe it's like it's in the trans, in the queer agenda. Maybe that's what it is. You guys, do you want to have like a little room tour of the hotel room? Oh god, my phone is so warm right now. Okay, let me see. So this is the bed, which with some amazing art from an artist. I don't know. It's a lady on it. Amazing, keeping me some company for the sleepless nights. The view is not anything at all. It's just a view of the central station. Wow, beautiful. You guys were sitting on that bottle on that desk. How great is that? And let's go over here. Big comfy chair. Round comfy chair. And the craziest and coolest thing ever was like at the reception, I was like, yeah, thank you, whatever, just checking in, whatever. And she was like, oh yeah, I can upgrade you to one of our suites. And I was like, oh, that's nice. That's cool. Thanks. I'm not gonna say no to that. Then she was like, yeah, but you have to sign this because there's a whirlpool in your suite, and you have to sign that I told you that you have to turn the water off and let it out again. Um, excuse me, please. Don't mind if I do. Whirlpool tour. Do you guys reckon I can put some water in here? Just for fun, just for this. I'm not gonna do Whirlpool stream Instagram, so don't ban me. Anything. Okay, I'm just gonna. Oh, what happened? Oh, it's over there. Look at it, guys. Ha! Okay, I'm gonna turn the other one now. Oh my god, this is crazy. This is water waste. So I'm gonna stop that, and then you have like bubble stuff. You guys, living the life. Literally had no idea. And now we're coming into the bathroom. So this is a fun mirror that's probably going to be really close to my face. Hello, what are you guys doing? So we have like two sinks for the partner that I don't have. This beautiful shower. Doesn't it light up? And lit up the last time I was here. So can I light up? This is the toilet. We don't have to talk about it, you know. Can I light up the toilet? No. Oh. Vecna's coming, you guys. Huh, okay. I lit up the shower for you guys. Ja, was ein Luxus, ne? Ich weiß auch nicht. Die haben den falschen hier reingesetzt. Okay, I'm gonna turn off that light again because, oh, other way, but it looks good. It's like, let me just. Okay, that was so cringe, but I love it. So this is the whole apartment, and then you have like a big mirror where I can do like my outfit shot of the day. Today I'm doing 80s jeans with 80s sweater face covered by phone. The colors are like a strip club, guys. I didn't want to say it, but let's get ready to rumble. Okay, so this is closet because I'm staying here for 2 days, so I have to have a closet. And then we have snacks. And I'm really confused because these are, they're standing here. And they're not in like the minibar part, you know, where everything costs $1 million. So, can I eat those? Or are they not free? Because I'm confused and broke. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to, pay $20 for that shit. Can you speak Polish? No, I can't speak Polish. I'm sorry. Ich mag dein Outfit, deine Frisur. Kenn die nur, als du da weggespielt hast. Thank you so much. Actually, I have to cut my hair tomorrow and cut that off tomorrow. So everything's gonna change and you're gonna hate my look again. But that's fine. Didn't think it looked like a strip club. Well, passed the vibe check. Yes, thank you very much. Which part of London were your favorites? I lived in Paddington, so that was really fun. And I really liked Soho, because that was where I spent most of my time drinking. And working, obviously. Learning to be a better actor. You wanted to do games, so here's my idea. The chat gives you a keyword, and you do a little improv theater. Sure, Jan. Of course. I mean, what else? Do you want me to write a little script? Okay, let's try. I'm gonna try this once, and you're gonna give me a few words, and I'm gonna try this. And it's gonna be really embarrassing, but not for me, because it was your idea, so it's gonna be very embarrassing for you. I think hotels are supposed to have built somewhere where you put what you eat in the room. That candy on the shelf. Yeah, probably. They wouldn't give me something for free, would they? That's sad. Tomato, ice bear, sunflower. Sure. Okay. Ring ring. Ring ring. Hello? What's going on? Operation Tomato? Oh no, Code Red. You mean Code Red? Yes. No, I haven't seen her. She was going to pick up sunflowers. What? But yes, sir, yes. I will tell her. Honey, the ice bear has died. And seen. Thank you very much. Yes. And this is why I'm not casted for the MCU. uh, oh, you mean it's free? I'm sorry, guys. I'm stupid. Don't expect anything from me, literally. Like, that's the life lesson we learn all here. Like, don't expect anything. Like, this is no mucho bueno. The fake crying. It was real, okay? It was real for me. Sorry, I didn't want to scream at you. Tip-toasted. No, it wasn't tip-toasted. It was on ours. I'm so confused. What a great actor. Yeah. Yeah, I'm waiting for the nomination, but, you know. All takes time. I have to send the letter and everything. It's going to be fine. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes, it was really nice to do this for you guys, so thank you so much. Yeah. 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 No, guys, let's not to do any more word games. I think this performance says it all. It stands for itself, and we don't need to, don't need to conjure anything. I'm single. I'm very single. Have you pretty much been able to act non-stop since stroke? I mean, I've been able to live from working in this industry since stroke. So I also did writing. I also did voice acting. So did other things apart from just filming. But also been shooting something every year ever since stroke. So I'm lucky with that. And yeah, last year I did like the whole season 7, while also shooting for multiple projects in smaller parts, but that's still exciting. And this year, with next year, I have 2 main characters, which is really cool. To have a little bit more time to spend with a character, a little bit more of a journey, except for like a single little cameo. That's not really, it doesn't give you as much. Even though I would say main character doesn't make a difference. If it's a smaller character and it's fun and it's exciting, then I don't care if it only has 1 shooting day. I'm still going to do it. What can we see you in next? Probably a series that I did last year, which, can I talk about it? Yeah, I can talk about it, right? It's a Sky series, so it's for WoW. I think that's what they call themselves now. And I don't know, most people don't know Sky, but it won in Cannes Film Festival. So it won for best screenplay and best film music. So I think it's going to be a really good series, and I'm really excited. I shot it the beginning of last year, so you guys can be excited for that in the autumn realm. It's supposed to come out, so I'm gonna post about it, obviously, because I'm a self-proclaimed actor and I have to boost myself. No, but because I'm excited about it and proud of it. So I'm going to be posting about it. But yeah, that's the next thing you can expect from me, guys. That's really, hope you're going to have fun with that one, because I'm playing a mean bully. So that's a fun thing. Was voice acting as hard as they say? Voice acting is, yeah, it's hard. You have to, you know, give everything with your voice, transport everything with your voice. But also it's really fun, because when I did the video game, Tell Me Why, I don't know if everybody knows about it, but I played a white character, because why not? That was really fun. And I did an audiobook last year, Felix Ever After, which was really fun. Very hard, harder than doing the video game, because you have to read the whole book, like not only the dialogue. And I'm doing an audiobook this year again, so I hope everyone that liked the last audiobook is excited for the next one. Hope I can make you guys happy about it. Which is my goal. Okay, let me look at the time real quick. Okay, so I have to go, guys, because I promised to meet up with friends. But it was really, really exciting to talk to you guys. Send a lot of hearts and frogs and everything in the chat. I hope we can, you know, do this again very soon. And yeah, thank you so much for supporting me, for being by my side through the thick and thin, through not posting much, through posting a lot, through all of that. Yes, the audiobook is in German, yes. And I will see you guys very soon, and my comments and my DMs and everything. And thank you so much for being as sweet and kind as you are. I love you. Bye bye.